Welcome back to Adria Karting Raceway for our 60cc mini final here on a dry day. It is positively autumn-like here in northern Italy. No chance of rain, thankfully. Incredibly, we're expecting a top temperature of somewhere in around about 45, 46 degrees here this afternoon. Although I should say that's in Fahrenheit. Around about 8 or 9 degrees Celsius. There are the karts on the grid for this 10-lap mini final for the Champions Cup. And if history is any guide, this should be sensational. Alfio Spina, the Sicilian driver for Team Gamoto, won the title exactly 12 months ago. But he's racing juniors for 2018, so we will have a new champion this time round. And it may well be the driver who's just making his way onto the front of the grid now, if I'm not getting my energy carts confused. Andrea Kimi Antonelli. Indeed, that is the 501 TM-powered energy machine just being placed on pole position. A new team for the young Italian for this season, Energy Karts, and he has been superb. Let's remember we started with 91 drivers this weekend, 68 for the pre-final. This is the final 34. The 10-lap final, it will be awesome. And the big story coming out of the weekend so far is the manufacturers. 60cc Mini has been dominated by either Energy, Paralin, or EvoKart. We have to go back to Gianluca Costantino on grid number 8 in the Ital course as you look at the pole sitter, Andrea Kimi Antonelli for the first non-Paralin, Evo or Energy. And even then, he's surrounded by the likes. Apart from him, we have to go back to Ariel Elkin on grid 14. So there's only 2 non-Energy Paralin or Evo karts in the first 14. There is Martini Stensone on the outside of the front row of the grid. The third generation racer from Norway. Of course, his father Martin, former ICC competitor in the European Championships, many-time Norwegian and Scandinavian champion. And his boy Martinez has been superb. Probably in the last 6 or 8 months, he's really come on strong. Starts this one on grid 2. There's Jacopo Chimenez in the Evo kart. The black and yellow machine looks menacing, and it's certainly very quick. Starts on the inside of the second row of the grid. One of the many Polish drivers, Karol Pasavic, on grid number 4. The third row of the grid is all Polish, and they all have unpronounceable surnames. I will get it right by the end of the season, I can promise you. Timek Kuharczyk, 577 out of grid number 5 in the Paralin. Bartolomej Pikutowski out of grid number 6, also in Paralin, 557. Antonelli's to the left of your screen. Stensone, the Norwegian, to the right of your screen. A brand new season for WSK promotion for 2018. This is the first of 9 kart racing events. Of course, we will also bring to you the Italian F4 Championship powered by Arbath, and commencing here at Adria International Raceway on April 22, the Italian DSG, that's Direct Shift Gearbox, TCR Touring Car Championship, also promoted by WSK Promotion. It's going to be a big season in 2018. And this is the first event of a brand new year. This promises to be a sensational final, as it always is. Previous winners, as I mentioned, Alfio Spina last year. Before that, Michael Paparo, who's racing in the junior category with Energy Kart. 2015, it was Dennis the Menace Hauger. Going back to 2014, the Malaysian Abdul bin Ghaffar Mustafa Muizzuddin, who took the win in 60cc Mini. It will be a new name on the trophy this afternoon as we check out the grid for you, with Andrea Kimi Antonelli starting on pole position, Stensone on grid 2, Jimenez, Pasavic, Kuharczyk, Pikotowski, Konstantino in the Ital course, Maximilian Popov, the Russian, Arvid Lindblad from London's been superb, alongside Brando Badoer, Lucas Malek, Mflak from Brisbane, Ariel Elkan from the Holy Land of Israel out of 13 alongside Filafero, the Serbian Petrovic, Leonardo Mena. And we go to the American Ashkay Border, Francisco Soldavini, Joel Bergstrom, Ian Eichmans out of 20. Started the pre-final on the front row of the grid. A lot of work to do for the Belgian. Also look out for Oscar Peterson, the Swede, alongside German Fortev, Matteo Bargnardi on the 14th row of the grid. From Kazakhstan, Mirmanov Bakbergen. The former Soviet nation, Mirmanov does scrape in as one of the 34 qualifiers, flying the flag for Kazakhstan here this afternoon. Actually on grid 33, Giovanni Trentin from Pordenone, not too far from here in northern Italy, on grid number 34, the final place on this 34 kart grid here this afternoon. We're ready for the start. This is our second formation lap here for the 60cc mini category. Pole position for a new team for 2018, Andrea Kimi Antonelli. The second generations dominate the front few rows of the grid. We also look out for second generation racers. I mentioned Eichmann's Brando Badoer out of grid number 10. From that position, he won heat races yesterday. It will be a lot harder for the Italian here this afternoon, but we'll keep one eye on 550. Antonelli, Stensone looking to slingshot into the lead from the outside. We go around one more time. I suspect our race director knew exactly what Stensone was thinking. Does give these drivers another opportunity to calm the nerves. Temperature well and truly into the Vega control tyres. Vega and Bridgestone, official tyre supplier to WSK Promotion for this, the brand new season. Energy, Evo and Paralina make up 12 of the first 14 karts on the grid. Mixed amongst them, Gianluca Costantino in the Ital course out of grid number 8. Here we go, the final of the Champions Cup for 60cc Mini. We are green. Stensone immediately jumps his kart, I should say, into the second position. Good start by Antonelli. Jimenez has lost out a little bit. He's back in fourth spot in the Evo kart. Might make that third as they muscle for position on this, the opening lap of the final. Antonelli already with a nice lead. Stensone under pressure. Jimenez in the battle. There's Eichmann's going through the bright fluorescent yellow helmet of the Belgian, who tries the outside line. Parallel of Stensone sandwiched in between two energy karts. There's Jimenez in fourth place in the Evo kart as they go up through the Bridgestone hairpin for the first time. Down through the Magny Course chicane, lap number 1 of 10. The 60cc mini final here at the Champions Cup. Antonelli leads from Stensone, Pasovic, Jimenez, Bagoer. We told you, watch out for the Italian. That's him in position number 5 from grid number 10. He's passed 5 karts on the opening lap. He's already got past Kuharczyk and Pikotowski, the 2 poles. Lindblad, Constantino, and Marcus Flack rounds out the top 10. Stensone settles himself back down, drops off the pole behind him. There's Carroll in the second energy kart, the Norwegian, on the back of the Italian, Andrea Kimi Antonelli. The idea of extending his lead, well, that's going to be short-lived because the Norwegian has closed right up behind him in this magical parallel kart that seems to just float around the bitumen here at Adria. The energy, well, that's pretty effective too as well because it's running in first and third position. Also 8th as Flack gets by Lindblad and Malek. Antonelli still holds on to the lead. Karol Pasovic in 3rd spot. So the race settles down. This is lap 2 of 10. Jimenez in 4th place from Brando Badoer. Badoer, as Stensone goes down the inside, the Norwegian takes the lead. The parallel, the 2 energy karts go side by side. Jimenez in the Evo kart. We'll get a little bit closer to this front-running battle. That was the glimpse of Brando Badoer from grid number 10. The Italian's up into 5th. Closes in on the back of his countryman in that B-Wasp, look like Evo kart that's running in 5th place. Just saying simply the kart that looks like either a Wasp or a B. And goes very, very quickly around Adria. Jacobo in a P4. Kuharczyk, fastest lap of the race at this early stage. But the pole has lost a lot of time. He's back in position number 6. After not getting a good start. There's Carroll in P3. Stensone, the Norwegian, is the race leader. Intelligent young driver is he. Minimal input on the steering wheel, tries to keep it as straight as possible. By the way, we're keeping one eye on the Italian. He's got Kuharczyk in another parallel right behind him though. So Brando will have to get on with it if he's to get up onto the podium. He's made a brilliant start. Tucks into the slipstream of the Evo kart of Jacobo Jimenez. There is Antonelli on the back of Stensone. Looks behind him to see the pole. That's Carroll. Unfortunately, we have lost the Spanish driver Aaron Garcia. Also, Arvid Lindblad. Bad luck for the Londoner, who has been superb here in WSK International competition. Protege of Formula 2 race winner, F1 test driver Oliver Rowland. Oliver doing a fine job mentoring his boy. Unfortunately, it has come to naught today, but we'll see him back in 7 days' time for the first round of the WSK Supermaster Series. Stensone, the race leader, will bring them across the line. Half race distance here at Adria, the 60cc mini final. The parallel, the 2 energies. Kuharczyk in another parallel into 4th spot has got by Badoer, and also Jacobo Jimenez, who's back to 6th. Head of Pikotowski, Flack, Filifero, Lucas Malek in, yes, you guessed it, another parallel rounds out the top 10. Polito, Bora, Bergström, Andrei Petrovic and Leonardo Mena round out the top 15, just ahead of young Maximilian Popov. As Antonelli goes down the inside to retake the lead. The front 3 starting to pull away. There will be 4 laps to go at the end of this one. Still the parallel sandwiched in between the 2 energy karts. Kuharczyk makes it poles in at 3 and 4. Also in 7th with Pikotowski, who's again got by Marcus Flack. Stensone just pokes the nose of the parallel up the inside. Carroll down the inside. The energy karts go 1 and 2 here at Adria Karting Raceway. Stensone back to 3rd. Then it's Kuharczyk. Energy, and then 3 Paralin karts. Then the Evo kart of Jacopo Jimenez with 3.5 laps remaining. The final of the WSK Champions Cup here at Adria Karting Raceway. Frazione actually put the left Vega onto the green runoff area, trying to get maximum RPM coming down through the Magny-Cours chicane. They come onto the straight. He tries to get a run. The energy karts are super quick here in a straight line. Both powered by the TM. In fact, all 3 of the front runners are powered by the TM engine. Frazione in third. Trying to break the domination of the team from Bergamo. Kuharczyk in 4th spot, struggling to catch the leaders. He's actually 9/10 of a second behind this battle, but if they do start fighting, which they really haven't done so far, he will be right on their tail. It's been clean driving from the front 3. No silly moves that's cost them all time yet, but there's still 2 laps to go at the end of this one, the final of the Champions Cup. We've also lost the Israeli driver, unfortunately, Ariel Elkin. Joins Lindblad and Garcia as retirements. 2 laps now remain. Antonelli, Paskovic, Frazione, Kuharczyk, Baduea in P5 as the energy karts trade positions. Carroll goes through and puts Andrea back to second. Sideways action from the Norwegian Martini Frazione. In the Paralin, he looks over the shoulder. Back to Kuharczyk, who's trying as hard as he possibly can to join in this battle for the podium. Kuharczyk has been very impressive all weekend. He will miss the podium by a single position unless he can get on the tail and get involved over the remaining 1,302 metres of Adria Karting Raceway. They come across the line to start the last lap now. It is the driver from Poland, Karol Paskovic, who leads Antonelli. Frazione in 3rd place. Kuharczyk as hard as he possibly can. Frazione, the Norwegian, up into 2nd spot. Can he take the lead now? He's got the pole in front of him. He'll have to defend, as will Frazione, because Andrea will get a good run on the exit. Watch the kart in P3. Will he go up the inside? Here comes Kuharczyk. Don't discount Timek in P4. He's getting ever so close to the back of the 3 leaders. Carroll in the lead. Now the race is on. Antonelli down the inside of Frazione. The Norwegian off the track into 3rd spot. Andrea Antonelli down the inside. Frazione follows him through. There goes Kuharczyk. Also Baduea. It's a drag race. Frazione touches with the other pole. Andrea Kimi Antonelli wins a sensational final here at Adria. Frazione 2nd. Indeed, Kuharczyk did get 3rd. We told you watch out for Timek. He was 9/10 of a second off the leaders going into the final lap. They started fighting. He reeled them in side by side. They touched in that chicane on screen right there. And Timek Kuharczyk is the best driver from Poland. He takes position number 3. Frazione from Norway is 2nd. Andrea Kimi Antonelli picks up where Alfio Spinner left off in 2017. He wins the WSK Champions Cup, the first race of a brand new season. Unbelievable from the 60cc mini drivers. There is official confirmation. We will hear the national anthem of Italy ring out here at Adria in a few moments' time. Frazione, remember we started with 91 drivers. That's a fair result for the Norwegian. He finishes 2nd. And Timek Kuharczyk from Poland takes the final step of the podium. Just sensational. The race was a relatively sedate affair until the final 2 laps. Then it came alive. That was just brilliant. Andrea Antonelli wins his first race for a brand new team. Energy Course Racing has won the first event of a brand new season. He wins the Champions Cup here at Adria. The podium presentation here for the 60cc mini class in just a few moments, and then we'll be back with our final race of the afternoon for the OK Direct Drive class. This is the Champions Cup live from Adria Karting Raceway here in Italy. The 60cc mini podium in just a moment. Absolutely sensational final as ever for the 60cc mini category here at Adria Karting Raceway. We're just about to get underway with the podium presentation. A little bit of a change from what you saw crossing the line after post-race scrutineering. Indeed, in third place from Italy, Brando Padoea. Second place from Norway, Martina Stensone. The winner of the WSK Champions Cup for 2018 from Italy for Team Energy, Andrea Kimi Antonelli. Third place trophy to Brando Padoea. Second place to Martina Stensone. And the winner of the Champions Cup from Italy, Andrea Antonelli. As we stand by for the national anthem of Italia. The podium for the 60cc mini final here in Italy. Brando Padoea, third place. Second, Martina Stensone. And the winner, Andrea Kimi Antonelli. One final remains here this afternoon for the OK Direct Drive class, live in just a few moments right here on WSK.it.